Yeah. So conditional sentence today, as what I had explained in the previous warming up, okay, something like what would you do and how would you do it to achieve your goals? And then if you could change something about your past, what would you change? And then number four, what advice would you give young people on how to deal with the pressures? So look at this. Would, okay. So the sentence pattern, we use would here and then could, okay, and then would
Mm-hmm.
is forming in conditional sentence.
Okay.
Okay. So here is the formulation of how to use conditional sentence. Take a look at the explanation. Conditional sentences is, look at this, conditional sentences are sentences that express the degree of probability that something will, might, or could happen, or have happened. Okay, so in bahasa Indonesia, we can say kalimat pengandaian.
Oh, okay.
Okay, have you ever heard about that?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Uh, Generally, we also know that people say conditional clause is supposition to suppose, mengandaikan, ya, to suppose something happens based on reality. So look at this. Conditional sentences are sentences that express the degree of probability, tingkat kemungkinan terjadi. Okay, the degree of
Mm-hmm.
probability that something will, might, or could happen or have happened.
Mm.
And pay attention, complete conditional sentences consist of two clauses. So conditional sentences has two clauses, dua klausa. Okay, two clauses, two parts. Number one is we call it if clause. We call it if clause. In bahasa we
Mm-hmm.
say anak kalimat. Okay, we call it anak kalimat in
Okay.
bahasa. And then number two is the consequence clause. The consequence clause is the result
Mm-hmm.
of the action. So we call it main clause. We call it main clause. In bahasa we say kalimat, induk kalimat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, next page, let's look at this. So conditional clause, there are four conditional clauses that we are going to learn. Number one is zero conditional.
Mm.
Zero. Okay. Zero conditional means when we are thinking about facts which are generally true, used for scientific facts. So uh,
Oh.
the fact is true. The fact is true. Okay. It is possible to happen. So look at the pattern. Number one, the if clause is using simple present, okay, using if, and then simple present tense, and the main clause is simple present tense too. So both the tenses that we need here is simple present tense. You
Mm.
understand? You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So simple present tense is let me write subject plus uh, verb one plus object. Okay, so that is the form of simple present tense, and here also subject plus verb one plus object. So for example, if you put water in the freezer, it becomes ice. If you put water in the freezer, it becomes ice. Nah, so the conditional is if. Do you
Mm.
understand?
Yeah.
If you put water in the freezer, it becomes ice. So this is facts. Understand?
Yeah.
This is fact. And number two, if you stand in the rain, you get wet. If you
Mm-hmm.
stand in the rain, you get wet. Jika Anda berdiri di hujan, Anda akan basah. And
Mhm.
number three, if you eat ice, it melts. If you eat, if you hit ice, it melts. Do you understand
Mm.
the statement number three?
Yeah.
Okay. Number four, if you don't water the plants, they die.
Mm.
Understand?
Yeah.
And then if you don't exercise, you gain weight.
Mhm.
Okay. To make us sure that we can understand, would you please make one sentence using zero conditional? Uh, remember
Mm.
that to use in the if clause, use simple present tense, and the main clause, use simple present tense.
Um, if you um if you exercise, you will fit
If you exercise,
exercise.
comma,
Um, you will fit.
you you are fit.
You are
Okay.
fit. Okay.
Yeah, you are fit. Don't use will. Okay. Because will is future. Later we will use will in type 2, conditional type 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay? If you exercise, you are fit. Okay.
Mhm.
One more sentence, please.
Um, if you boil the water, it um
If you
um
boil,
if
if
you boil
you
the
boil
water,
the water,
um
it,
it's getting hot. Is it true?
okay. If you boil water,
Boil the water,
yeah, it
it's getting hot.
gets, it
It
gets
gets hot. Yeah.
hot. Okay. If you boil water, it gets hot. So present tense, okay? Use as here
Okay.
because this is using it.
Yeah.
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 So this is we call this zero conditional. No condition,
Mm.
okay? Tidak ada
Mhm.
persyaratan. So in bahasa, condition means persyaratan. No condition and no purpose. Tidak ada tujuan. All is fact.
Mhm.
Semuanya fakta. Okay. And next, let's try to learn. And the second part of conditional clause is present real conditional. Present real conditional. Artinya kalimat pengandaian yang kemungkinan terjadi.
Okay.
Oke, kalimat pengandaian yang mungkin terjadi in bahasa. Oke,
Mhm.
present real conditional. It means that there are two clauses. One is condition, satu persyaratan, and one is consequence. Satu
Mhm.
konsekuensi or result. Result of what we do. Okay? So
Mhm.
here is the structure. The structure is common when talking about possible plans. When talking about possible plans, promises, warnings, threats, or for persuading someone. We are predicting a likely result in the future if a condition is fulfilled. Artinya di sini
Mhm.
kita memprediksi suatu hasil yang mungkin terjadi di masa depan when we do the condition successfully. When the
Mhm.
condition is fulfilled, when the condition is done, okay, and then we will get the result. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Any word that you feel difficult to understand?
Mm, persuading. Persuading.
Okay, persuading is to persuade someone in bahasa mengajak. To persuade someone,
Oh,
mengajak.
okay.
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 Threats itu berupa ancaman, warnings,
Mhm.
peringatan. Okay. Promises, janji. Okay, that's it. So
Yeah.
the pattern rumusnya adalah if clause using if plus simple present tense. Okay. And then
Mhm.
main clause is present future tense. Okay, I'm gonna write subject plus verb one plus, sorry, yeah, object, and then present future tense. Would you like to write to say the pattern? Do you remember?
Uh, subject.
Yeah, subject plus
Um, verb three.
will. Okay, subject plus will.
Oh yeah. Will
Yeah,
plus verb three.
verb one.
Oh, oh yeah,
Use
I
verb one.
forgot.
Okay, use verb
Yeah.
one and
And
object.
object.
Yeah, so this is the pattern: simple present future tense. Subject plus will plus verb one plus
Verb
object.
one.
And simple present tense, subject plus verb one plus object. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here is, for example, if I go to Paris next month for a work, I will visit the Eiffel Tower. So it is a kind of plans. And number two, if I have time, I will help you. It's a promise. And number three,
Mm-hmm.
if you touch that wire, you will get an electric shock. It's a warning.
Mm-hmm.
If you eat my chocolate that is in the fridge, you'll sleep outside with the dog. It's a threat. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you take me to the mall, I'll buy you an ice cream. It's a
Yeah.
persuasion. Would you please
Mm-hmm.
read number one until number five?
If I go to Paris next month for work, I will visit the Eiffel Tower. If I have time, I will help you. If you touch that wire, you will get an electric shock. If you eat my chocolate that is in the fridge, you will sleep outside with the dog. If you take me to the mall, I will buy you an ice cream.
Okay. Let's try to understand. If I go to Paris
Mm-hmm.
next month for a work, I'll visit the Eiffel Tower. So this is the if clause, okay? This is the if clause
Mm-hmm.
forming in simple present tense, if I go,
Yeah.
okay? And
Mm-hmm.
then the main clause is present future tense. I will, okay? I will
Mm-hmm.
visit. So remember, after I, we use will. And this is
Yeah.
constructed. Ya, ini disingkat ya. I'll
Mm-hmm.
means I will. And then we use verb one. So it means if you go to Paris, okay, that's the condition. And then I will visit the Eiffel Tower. That is the purpose. Do you
Mm-hmm.
know purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I hope you understand. So it is likely to happen if we do the requirements, if we do the condition. Oke? Dia akan terjadi jika kita lakukan persyaratannya, that is if I go, the requirements, okay? And number two,
Okay.
if I have time, I will help you. If I have time, I will help you. So look at this present tense, if I have, and then I will help you, present future.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there is possibility to happen. There is possibility to happen if you have time. But if you don't have time, if I don't have time, I will not help. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And number three, if you touch that wire, you will get an electric shock. If you touch
Mm-hmm.
that wire, you will get an electric shock. So it is a kind of warning. Look at this. Which one is the if clause?
You touch. Sorry. You touch.
If you touch, if, okay, if you touch. This is
If you touch.
the if clause. And which one is the consequence, the main clause?
You will get.
You will get an electric shock, okay? You will
Mm-hmm.
get an electric shock if you touch that wire, okay? And
Yeah.
number four, if you eat my chocolate that is in the fridge, you'll sleep outside with the dog. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one is the if clause?
If you eat my
If you
chocolate.
eat my chocolate that is in the fridge, you will sleep
Mm-hmm.
outside with the dog. Okay.
With the.
Yeah. Which one is the condition, the requirement?
Um, if you eat my chocolate.
Okay, good. And which one is The result.
You will sleep outside with the dog.
Okay, great job. So you get it, right?
Yeah.
And number five, if you take me to the mall, I'll buy you an ice cream. If you take me to the mall is if close,
If
okay?
called.
If close, I will buy you an ice cream. Main clause.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will buy you an ice cream. So this is a
Yeah.
kind of persuasion. You persuade someone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Before we're moving on to the third part of conditional clause, would you please make one or two sentences to make sure that you understand?
Um, if you eat too much, um, you will be fat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Perfect. If you eat too much, you will be
Too much,
fat.
you will be
Okay.
fat.
One more, please.
Mm, um, if we go if we go to Malaysia next month, we will visit Kuala Lumpur.
Great job. Yeah. If we go to Malaysia next month, we will visit
Visit Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, the clear enough.
Clear enough. Okay. Thank you so much. And then we will go to the third part of conditional clause.